Vrinda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, so yesterday we read from the 4th chapter of 9th canto of Bhagavatam. Finished the chapter yesterday, the 4th chapter of the 9th canto, where Lord Vishnu is telling Durvāsā Muni that, that the devotee is always in my heart. The pure devotee is always in my heart, and I'm always in the heart of the pure devotee. He said, I can't do anything. You have offended Ambarish Maharaj. The only suggestion I can give you is that you go and ask for forgiveness from Ambarish Maharaj. And so Krishna takes the offense to the devotee so personally. That's why that's also like the first offense to the holy name. We can see that Krishna loves his devotee so much. He's very attached to the devotee, that he takes the offense to the devotee personally. Then Durvāsā Muni, he goes to Ambarish Maharaj, begs, falls at his feet, begs him, offers prayers to him. And what does Ambarish Maharaj do? He's feeling ashamed. He's like, no, please don't do that. Ambarish Maharaj, we can see the tolerance here of a pure devotee. He's not saying you unjustly got mad at me. I didn't do anything. I was not wrong. No, he's in fact feeling ashamed that, oh, why are you doing this? Please don't do that. And now Ambarish Maharaj is offering prayers to Sudarshan Chakra. So we are going to begin from that now, the prayers. Ambarish Maharaj is saying, Ambarish Vachan.
Amrish Uvacha
Tvam Agnir Bhagavan Suryas.
Tvam Agni Bhagavan
Suryas.
Tvam Somo Jyotisham Pati.
Tvam Somo Jyotisham Patihi
Tvam Apastam Shitir Vyoma.
Tvam Apastvam Shitirvyoma
Vayur Matendriyani Cha.
Vayurmatrendriyani Cha.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Maharaj Ambarish said, O Sudarshan Chakra, you are fire. You are the most powerful sun. And you are the moon, the master of all luminaries. You are water, earth, and sky. You are the air. You are the 5 sense objects: sound, touch, form, taste, and smell. And you are the senses also. So here, Ambarish Maharaj is saying to the Sudarshan Chakra, you're fire. Fire. The Sudarshan Chakra was burning. Durvāsā Muni was scorched by this heat of the Sudarshan Chakra, powerful sun, the moon, master of the luminaries, all the Panchamahabhut, the 5 gross elements, the 5 sense objects, and also the senses. We'll hear later that how Prabhupada mentions that the Sudarshan Chakra is the glance of the Lord, actually. The whole creation happens by the glance of the Lord. Sudarshan Namastubhyam.
Sudarsham Namastubhyam
Sahasrachyuta Priya.
Sahasra
Sahasra
Achyuta
Ayuchute
Priya
Priya
Sarvastra Ghatin Vipraya.
Sarvastra Ghatin
Sarvastra
Vipraya
Swasti Bhuya Idaspate.
Swasti
Swasti
Bhuya
Bhuya
Idaspate.
Idaspate.
O most favorite of Achyuta, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, you have thousands of spokes. O Master of the material world, destroyer of all weapons, original vision of the Personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Kindly give shelter and be auspicious to this Brahmana. So here, Durvāsā Muni had created a demon to kill Ambarish Maharaj. But Ambarish Maharaj is praying to Sudarshan Chakra, You please, in fact, protect Durvāsā Muni. Don't harm him, but please protect him. Tvam dharmastvam ritam satyam.
Tvam
Tam dharmastam
dharmastvamritam
pratam
satyam.
satyam.
Tvam yagyo khila yagya bhak.
Tvam
Tvam yakyo khila
yagyajnaya.
yakyo.
Tvam lokapala sarvatma.
Tvam lokapala
Lokapala
sarvatma.
sarvatma.
Tvam teja paururusham param.
Tvam
Teja
teja
parushasam param.
O Sudarshan wheel, you are religion, you are truth, you are encouraging statements, you are sacrifice, and you are the enjoyer of the fruits of sacrifice. You are the maintainer of the entire universe, and you are the supreme transcendental prowess in the hands of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You are the original vision of the Lord, and therefore you are known as Sudarshan. Everything has been created by your activities, and therefore you are all-pervading. The word Sudarshan means auspicious vision. Sudarshana, auspicious vision. From Vedic instructions, we understand that this material world is created by the glance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sa Akshata, Sa Asrachata. The Supreme Personality of Godhead glanced over the Mahatattva, or the total material energy. And when it was agitated, everything came into existence. So we heard about the creation in second and third cantos of Bhagavatam. Sukadev Goswami describes it in quite detail, and he mentions it 2 to 3 times. It is mentioned how the creation happens, how Mahavishnu, he glances over Mahatattva. And then material energy is agitated, the modes get agitated, and gradually the creation happens. The most subtle to the most gross. Western philosophers sometimes think that the original cause of creation was a chunk that exploded. If one thinks of this chunk as the total material energy, the Mahatattva, one can understand that the chunk was agitated by the glance of the Lord, and thus the Lord's glance is the original cause of material creation. So Prabhupada is saying, for example, if one says of the Big Bang theory that everything came from a Big Bang, then what caused the bang? Well, that was the glance of Lord Vishnu. Of course, we understand from Bhagavatam that how gradually by his glance, one element is created after another. False ego comes, the Mahatattva is there, then false ego, how sound is formed, and then gradually all the other elements are formed one by one after another. So it's the glance of the Lord that agitates the material energy. That's how the creation happens. And this glance of the Lord is Sudarshan Chakra. Sudarshan Chakra is the glance of the Lord. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sudarshan Chakra is the glance over. I didn't get this part.
So Sudarshan Chakra
Mm.
is the original glance of Lord Vishnu when he's glancing at the material energy.
So the Lord glance, right? So
Yeah,
that is the glance of the Lord is the
his
Sudarshan
person.
Chakra.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The personification of the glance, that is Sudarshan Chakra. It's a the Lord's glance is personified as the Sudarshan Chakra.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Nama Sunabha Khila Dharma Setave
Nama Sunapa
Sunapa
Akhil Dharma Setave.
Yadharmasil Asuradhu Maketave.
He Adharma Shila
Dharmashilas
Suradhuma Ketave.
Trailokya Gopaya Vishuddha Varchase.
Trailokya Gopaya
Gopaya
Vishuddha Varchase.
Manojavaya Bhutakar Krine.
Manojavaya
Madhvaya
Bhutakarmani Prane.
O Sudarshan, you have a very auspicious hub, and therefore you are the upholder of all religion. You are just like an inauspicious comet for the irreligious demons. Indeed, you are the maintainer of the three worlds. You are full of transcendental effulgence. You are as quick as the mind, and you are able to work wonders. I can simply utter the word Nama, offering all obeisances unto you. The disk of the Lord is called Sudarshan because he does not discriminate between high and low criminals or demons. Durvāsā Muni was certainly a powerful Brahmana, but his acts against the pure devotee, Maharaj Ambarish, were no better than the activities of asuras. As stated in the Shastras, Dharmam tu Sakshat Bhagavad Pranitam. The word dharma refers to the orders or laws given by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhagavad tu Sakshat, Dharmam tu Sakshat Bhagavad Pranitam. So it's only the Supreme Lord who establishes dharma. What the Lord speaks, that is dharma. Sarva dharman parityagya mam ekam sharanam braja. So what is real dharma? Real dharma is surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, real dharma means bhakti or devotional service to the Lord. That is the real dharma, eternal occupational duty of every living entity, devotional service, bhakti. The Sudarshan Chakra is here addressed as Dharma Setave, the protector of Dharma. Maharaj Ambarish was a truly religious person, and consequently, for his protection, the Sudarshan Chakra was ready to punish even such a strict Brahmana as Durvāsā Muni, because he had acted like a demon. Durvāsā Muni, how he had acted like a demon?
He had created a demon for Amrish Maharaj to disturb him, though he was waiting for him and he just had a sip of water to break the fast, and still he behaved in such a way. So he was like a demon.
Yeah, he created a demon to harm Ambarish Maharaj. So that's a demoniac mentality when we want to harm others. You know, Ambarish Maharaj had no fault. So because the Rasamuni had acted like this, the Sudarshan Chakra was ready to punish him, although the Rasamuni is a great Brahmana. There are demons even in the form of Brahmanas. Therefore, the Sudarshan Chakra does not discriminate between Brahmana demons and Shudra demons. Anyone against the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his devotees is called a demon. So one may be in any of the ashram. It doesn't matter. The Sudarshan Chakra does not discriminate which ashram one is, but he is based on the principles of religion. He's acting based on the principles of religion. In the Shastras, we find many Brahmanas and Kshatriyas who acted as demons and have been described as demons. According to the verdict of the Shastras, one has to be understood according to his symptoms. If one is born of a Brahmana father, but his symptoms are demoniac, he is regarded as a demon. The Sudarshan Chakra is always concerned with annihilating the demons. Therefore, he is described as Adharma Shil Asura Dhuma Ketave. Those who are not devotees are called Adharma Shila. The Sudarshan Chakra is just like an inauspicious comet for all such demons. So the Lord, he protects the devotees by killing the demons with his Sudarshan Chakra. Tvate dharma mayena samritam
त्वत्तेजसाधर्मये
त्वत्तेजसाधर्ममावेन संहृतम्
tama prakashascha drisho mahatmanam
तमः
तमस्प्रकाशस्य
प्रकाशश्च
दृशो
दृशो
महात्मनः
महात्मनाम्
Duratyayaste mahima kiram pate
दूरस्तस्य
दूरस्तस्येते महिमा गिरां पते
पते
Twadrupam etat sadasat paravaram.
त्वद्वैतं
त्वद्रूपमेतत्
षद्
असत्
असत्
परापरम्.
परापरम्
O master of speech, by your effulgence, full of religious principles, the darkness of the world is dissipated, and the knowledge of learned persons or great souls is manifested. Indeed, no one can surpass your effulgence, for all things manifested and unmanifested, gross and subtle, superior and inferior, are but various forms of you that are manifested by your effulgence. Without illumination, nothing can be seen, especially in this material world. The illumination in this world emanates from the effulgence of Sudarshan, the original vision of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this material world is very dark. We don't understand how dark it is because we city people, even at night, we have the street lights. So we don't understand how dark it is. But it's actually very dark here. If we go to a secluded place, it- so we can see, at night, how dark it is. So the original illumination is coming from Sudarshan Chakra. The illuminating principles of the sun, the moon, and fire emanate from Sudarshan. So sun, moon, fire, they are getting, why they have this quality to light up? Because they're getting this original light from Sudarshan Chakra. Similarly, illumination by knowledge also comes from Sudarshan, because with the illumination of Sudarshan, one can distinguish one thing from another, the superior from the inferior. So when the sun comes up, we can see everything clearly. We can see ourselves, we can see our surroundings, our bed, where we are, everything. So the knowledge also comes when there is sun. So similarly, everything is dark, but by illumination of Sudarshan Chakra, one can see things clearly. So knowledge also comes. Generally, people accept a powerful yogi like Durvāsā Muni as wonderfully superior. But if such a person is chased by the Sudarshan Chakra, we can see his real identity and understand how inferior he is because of his dealings with devotees. So here Durvāsā Muni is an example. He's a very great personality. He's an example here, you know, Krishna, like how Krishna used different personalities take part in Krishna's pastimes. So by this pastime, we can understand that one may be a great mystic, but being a devotee is in a superior position because devotee, he has cultivated all the godly qualities, tolerance, humility, patience. Ambarish Maharaj was very tolerant, whereas the Rasa Muni, although he was a great mystic, lot of powers, he was not able to control his anger as yet. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's read one more. Yada vishrishtasam ananjananena vai
यदा
va
विशिष्टस्त्वम् अञ्जनेन वै
balam pravishto jitadaitya danavam.
Balam
pravisto
pravisto
jitadaitanam
Bahudaror angrishiro dharani.
bahudaro
Agni
agnirishirodharini
Vrishchan ajasram pradane virajase.
vrishchan
Vrishchan Ajas
ajasram pradhane
Pradhane
virajase.
Virajase.
O indefatigable one, when you are sent by the Supreme Personality of Godhead to enter among the soldiers of the Daityas and the Danavas, you stay on the battlefield and unendingly separate their arms, bellies, thighs, legs, and heads. Sorry. So the Sudarshan Chakra, yeah, it's killing all the demons, the Daityas, offering protection to the devotees. We saw like how Krishna, he took out his Sudarshan Chakra and severed the head of Shishupal. So, although Shishupal was in the body of a king, he's a Kshatriya, but his activities were demoniac. He was inimical to Krishna. So anyone who is acting as a demon, the Sudarshan Chakra is there to finish them off, kind of protect the devotees. We'll stop here. Did anyone have anything to
So that means
comment?
the Sudarshan Chakra is non-different from the Lord. The same,
Yeah, that's
right?
right. Yeah, it's the glance of the Lord, right?
It's a glance.
Yeah, that's right.
Because earlier, like we would say Mahavishnu, right? He glanced
Yeah,
in the
that's
thing, and now, like in detail, like now we know, like it's the Sudarshan Chakra. That's the glance, right? Sudarshan.
yeah. That's why it's called
Auspicious.
Sudarshan, auspicious
Vision.
glance. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's right. Okay, let's stop here for today. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for listening and joining in.